Today we are talking about business, and specifically business with a disability. For any of my other videos on my tracheostomy or my brain surgery and everything, you can find it in other videos on the side. Which side I'm not quite sure because I'm a bit challenged actually. I think it's this side though. Maybe look at the right. Anyway, so business was very tricky for me, and I'm definitely still learning it, but I'm improving every freaking day. I know that I'm where I'm meant to be, and if I'm being completely honest, I feel like next year is going to be the first of many years of plenty. Now, if you're nice to me, we'll get to enjoy that year of plenty with me. If you're not, sorry about that. But anyway, so starting the business, I actually had to get a business coach, who really helped me. I referred to him as my business dad, actually, because he was very good, and we were friends, we joked around a lot. As much as I can be serious, I'm definitely a child at times, and I am quite immature, so what was the saying? It's like, you don't want to find someone who's going to make you feel good or make you feel more mature. What you actually want in a relationship is to find someone to be a child with for the rest of your life. Growing up is serious, as hard, it's stressful. Don't lose that child within you because they are very important. Anyway, back to the business. So my business coach, we worked together, he helped me I got into e-commerce, and it's specifically in jewelry based and accessibility and jewelry feelings, but I'm also not I don't believe your jewelry should wear you. So all my jewelry is made to complement things. It's made to help the person who's wearing it look good, not steal the focus. I'm sorry, if you are getting the focus stolen on your jewelry, it's wearing you. You're not wearing it, darling. Anyway, but yeah, so then it took months to get the business kind of thought process of it going, and then my business manager introduced me to another friend who basically really helped me get the physicalities and organize things, because he had worked in this very same industry prior, so he had all those connections and all those ways to navigate those things. So that was very useful and very helpful. And then after that, there was a lot of back and forth and a lot of continuity issues and everything, so it took so much longer than it was supposed to be intended, but got there in the end, and I am quite happy with everything, and I believe I have worked hard and I've learned things. I'm like a freaking sponge, just not SpongeBob though, because he's kind of a dummy, but more like an educational sponge that just wants to soak everything up. I love learning people. I always say, my goal was never to be the most intelligent person in the room, because if I am, then I'm not learning. I am in a continuous state of educating and growing and changing and evolving, and through this business it has really showed me a lot of that. So all that physicality and stuff, that took just months and months of meetings and all of this stuff. It was so busy. I'm like, oh, I don't even. And meanwhile, in this, starting this business, I think over the 9-month period of starting that business, on average, in that 9-month period, I think I moved once every 2 months or so. I'm like, so I had a lot of instability. I'm like, also, I managed to go to the gym and keep fit and still get back to my business and everything. I'm like, I have a lot of beautiful people who help me and that are amazing. And they also help me see the benefits in myself, which has actually been the biggest part. It's like, you don't need to prove anything to anyone, because at the end of the day, it's just you. Like, as much as, and I must say this, like, even with my Nana, I'm like, I love my Nana more than anything, but I'm like, she lived and died, and I'm like, I know that, like, there were times where I need some physically there. I'm like, I can't rely on Nana. I'm like, she lives basically half a country away. So I'm like, the reality is rely on yourself. And I found in business the strength of being me and just doing what I can do. And I've learned so much about business. I've started going to networking meetings. I've joined up groups. I've met people. I've started working on other projects. And it's all been very, very slow, like, but very, very steady and promising. And now at this point, if you ask me 3 months ago how business is going, I'm just like, I don't think we're gonna make it. I'm like, but I was just in a darker place due to my living environment at the time, but now I'm in a good place, and I believe business is what you does. Like, you know, you get what you give. Like, so do your damnness, and the universe shall present you with the bestest, hopefully. But that's also, I've learned in manifesting, like, you need to be aligned, body, soul, mind, all that. Like, so in business, I even work on manifesting and everything, but I wasn't properly aligned because there was so much conflict pulling me every which way that I didn't know what to do. But finally now I'm steady, I'm setting it, I've got a routine, I've got my specific way I do things, and people tell me, that's very practical. I'm like, me? Practical? No. I'm a fool. No, that's just the state I occupy, because fools have joy. We have fun. I don't care. It can be a fool. It can be Einstein. I can be whoever you want. I'm every woman. But business teaches you that, like my stroke, I'm capable. We as humans are much more capable than we believe ourselves to be, but we do not know until we are in that. So I'm in business. I guess that endlessly is challenging, it's hard, but it's so worthwhile. I'm like, and right now I'm really feeling good, and I'm gonna leave you with a quote that I really enjoy, and this can definitely be applied to not only business but multiple aspects of life. And I might butcher it because that's sometimes what I do, but we're gonna just bring it here and go for the best. So the quote is by Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey says, "We are all born with one natural ingrained talent, and our progress in life is dependent on our ability to diversify that talent," which I find extremely interesting, because I'm like, I've done the diversifying thing, and it's working. So I'm like, do it, get it good. Anyway, I didn't cover as much business stuff because it's really complicated, and I've just talked about the process, not what's really been involved, because that's a whole different kettle of fish, really. But yes, like, just leave me on that. You can do whatever you tell yourself you can do. Your mind is the only limitation. I urge you to like, share, and subscribe, and you can actually find my Instagram, my jewelry website, and other things down the bottom in the words if you wish, darling, and I hope you do wish because it's amazing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my beautiful story, and please stay tuned because it gets interesting.